Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the founders of the Pachamama Alliance, John Perkins, Lynne Twist, and Bill Twist.
Thank you so much. Before we say another word, we just want to let you know that that beautiful film was made by our incredible filmmakers who've made almost all of the films of the Pachamama Alliance, Neil Rogan and Mary Chase, with help from Patsy Northcutt and Monty Thomas. And the music was composed and performed by Gary Malcolm.
All right. I want to add on to that and give a special recognition to Neil Rogan. Neil was at the beginning when we created the Pachamama Alliance. Neil has been known as the voice of the Pachamama Alliance. His voice is in all of our videos, but Neil's also the insightful conversation that we create really came from Neil. And I just want to thank Neil for being with us for 20 years. And I know he's out there somewhere. Thank you, Neil.
So welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome all of you. And thank you for coming. Thank you so much for coming. I want to especially welcome those of you who are new to Pachamama Alliance. You're here because the friend who invited you loves Pachamama Alliance and loves you. And that's, they're trying to put those two things together. So thank you for trusting them, and thank you for being with us tonight. John and Bill and I, we're called the co-founders of the Pachamama Alliance. But I always say this every year, the Pachamama Alliance found and founded us. That's actually the truth. And we heard a call, we received a call, not a telephone call, but a call from the forest and the forest people 20 years ago. Very, very powerful, irresistible. And John's going to tell you about that. And we've been doing everything we can to pass on that call every day, every moment for the last 20 years. And we hope those of you who are new to Pachamama Alliance and all of you old-timers will once again hear that call tonight. Tonight will be a welcome relief from a little bit of a toxic, challenging election season. And we're going to take you on a journey. And the journey we're going to take you on tonight is all the way back to the origin of the Pachamama Alliance. Given this is our 20th anniversary, we're going to go back to the beginning. And then we're going to walk you through the insights and guidance we've received for the last 2 decades, then tell you where we are now, what we're doing now, and the incredible opening in front of us for the future. So it's our privilege tonight to share with you the Pachamama Alliance, and we promise that by the end of this evening, you will be uplifted, educated, informed, and mightily inspired about the possibility of life.
So the process of looking back over this 20 years has really been insightful and revealing for us. And we really noticed what a unique organization we are. On the one hand, we're an activist organization. We partner with indigenous people in one of the most biodiverse spots on this planet to protect that for posterity, for the future. And on the other hand, we're involved in the movement and even helping shape the movement to bring about a paradigm shift for humanity. Paradigm shift from an industrial mindset to an ecological mindset. So, you know, who could have thought up this organization? And when we looked at our history and kind of how we got here, we saw that we didn't think this up. It wasn't some grand plan we had. We brought commitment, we brought entrepreneurial action, but it's as if we've been part of a process that's been guiding us. And I think the guidance for this process has come from the earth itself. And that process has produced an amazing transformation. There are now hundreds of thousands of people around the world who've taken our programs, who've been awakened and are inspired by our programs. And at the same time, whereas 20 years ago, the indigenous people in the region where we're working were often ignored, discounted, they are now recognized and acknowledged as the critical stakeholders in this region, are actually now in the process of creating plans for the future. And we'll talk a little bit more about that later.